The 2017 Chrysler Pacifica means that the aged town and country has finally been put out to pasture. Unlike some other car companies, Chrysler has no problem referring to its newest vehicle as a minivan.
The Pacifica is the all-new minivan from Chrysler. It's replacing the current town and country that's on showroom floors and in dealers.
Matt McLear is the head of minivan product marketing for Chrysler.
And it's a new architecture from the ground up. It's an all-new platform designed just for minivans to do what no other vehicle in the industry can do like this.
The Pacifica is a fully modern incarnation of what had been a staple of suburban driveways when VCRs and shoulder pads were common. The Pacifica makes no pretense about being a tough off-roader or a sporty wagon. The Pacifica is like someone who walks into a room knowing who they are and making no apologies. And in this case, no apologies are necessary. If you have offspring and take them with you, which I hear is common in families, this is the vehicle designed specifically for you. Aside from the multiplex worth of entertainment options and charging ports, it even has a third-row glass roof, so even those stuck in the way back can see sky on their way to t-ball practice.
You know, the millennials are coming into the parenting generation, and between now and 2025, over the next 10 years, they're expected to have 4 million more kids than we do today. So there's a lot of growing families out there that need a new vehicle, and Pacifica is going to give them what they want.
The modern touches in the Pacifica include standard noise canceling. That means, aside from padding and other low-tech things used to keep the ride quiet, the Pacifica actually uses the same technology present in high-end headphones, emitting sort of a dog whistle type sound that drowns out the rest of the outside world. This is particularly useful for those of us who drive a lot in noisy cities. Another modern touch is the Rotary Transmission, located ominously close to the volume knob. Just make sure you don't put the Pacifica in reverse when you really want to turn down the radio. The thing I love about the well-marked rotary shifter is that unlike the town and country, the passenger can tell which gear the vehicle is in. That's particularly important for a family vehicle in which parents are teaching their kids how to drive. Call me crazy, but I think it's important to know whether your teenager is in park or reverse when they're learning to parallel park. The electronic shifter also frees up a lot of space and supposedly helps reduce noise inside the cabin. The Pacifica is also said to be the first minivan with active shutters on the grille, which help reduce drag and wind noise, improving mileage at highway speed and again making for a more tranquil ride. Chrysler is also introducing hands-free sliding side doors, which allow those with the key fob in their pocket to open the door by kicking their foot under the car at the right spot. That's useful when you have a car seat in one arm and groceries in the other.
They know that the minivan is the best vehicle for them. They just didn't want the stigma of what a minivan meant to them. So we're trying to reintroduce that. You know, this vehicle, Ralph Giles and his team did a phenomenal job with the styling. It doesn't look like anything else on the road. And all the initial feedback is, wow, I would drive that. So we did more research on this vehicle than any in our history to get it right.
But perhaps the biggest news to come out of our first look at the Pacifica is the unveiling of the plug-in hybrid version that's supposed to go on sale late in 2016. It's not just a hybrid, it's a plug-in hybrid, which means it should be able to run part of your commute on battery power only.
So this gets 80 mpg equivalent and has a 30-mile electric range and a 530-mile total gas and electric range together. So we still have a V6 up front.
So this is a plug-in hybrid then?
It's a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. We have 16 kilowatt-hour batteries in the second row in the floor. It qualifies for the full $7,500 tax rebate. Has a level 1 or level 2 charging in either 14 hours or 2 hours. And instead you get a 30-mile EV range, or if you fill up the 17-gallon fuel tank, you can get a total 530-mile gas and electric range.
The plug-in Pacifica hybrid generates 248 horsepower.
We like to look at it and say, you know, there's no range anxiety. It's something you can do Monday through Friday without ever going to the fueling station to fill up, take the kids to school and back, and then on the weekend throw the plug away and drive to Florida for the weekend.
Parents of the Cheerio set may be thrilled to know that the Pacifica has a built-in vacuum cleaner on the limited model. The Pacifica Touring L Plus version we tested was equipped with heated front and rear seats, a heated steering wheel, and power driver and passenger seats. Seatback video screens, a video USB port, and a Blu-ray DVD player were also included. In the regular gasoline version, the 3.6-liter 24-valve engine is mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission with front-wheel drive, and it generates 287 horsepower. Because this is a first look at the 2017 Pacifica, we don't have an exact 0 to 60 time, but in our drive around Manhattan it had plenty of power. Options on our test car included hands-free sliding doors and hands-free liftgate, GPS navigation with an 8.4-inch screen, and a 5-year subscription to Sirius XM Traffic.
We have terrific layout here. Everything's ergonomically within touch. You have hard controls. We have our best-in-class 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen with all kinds of apps built in here. The nice thing is this lower menu bar, you can drag and drop things and customize it. So if you want your heated seat, you can move it down here and in the winter, and you can put your ventilated seat there in the summer. We even have the owner's manual built into this vehicle, so you can search and find anything you want. We have Slacker radio, we have Sirius XM radio, we have Sirius Travel and Traffic Link. One of my favorite things is we even have key sense now, and this is through the setup program. We won't go through it, but if you have an older driver or a younger driver in the household, you can program the speeds that the vehicle can't exceed. It won't let them turn off some of the safety features. It won't let them turn the radio up too loud, or it won't even turn on the radio until their seatbelts are buckled. Little things like that just give you peace of mind with a minivan.
Mileage on our gasoline-only test car is rated at 18 in the city, 28 on the highway. The total price as tested for the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Touring L Plus was $41,450. For our latest real-world test drives, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow me on Twitter @GrantWinter. For Real World Test Drive, I'm Grant Winter reporting.